In my last episode, we wrap up for 10 and 5 and 1. We have 5 incorrects are here. So that was 5 incorrects. And losing including surprise. This was the Chargers lose to the Giants, Commanders lose to the Falcons, 49ers lose to the Jaguars, and Raiders lose to the Bears. Raiders lose to the Bears, and then Colts lose to the Rams. Only got 5 incorrects, but they have one tie. That was the second NBC Sunday Night Football history that ended with a tie, and also this marks the first time since 2022 that NFL have ended with a tie. That was impressive. But it was Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys make it first tie ever since it was 1969 against San Francisco 49ers. That was before the AFL NFL merger era. Also, this marks the first time the Dallas Cowboys have ended with a tie in the post-AFL NFL merger. And 10 are correct. We have Houston, Kansas City, Miami, Denver, Pittsburgh, New England, Buffalo, Detroit, Seattle, and Philadelphia. We'll wrap up for the week 4. So now we're going to jump into week 5. As you can see, there's a first week 5 buys. Seen here, we got the Pittsburgh, Chicago, Green Bay, and Atlanta will be the rest of the games. So hopefully if they want to check out for the last episode right here, you see the week 4 last week, see 10 and 5. So we'll see about this. We're gonna start this game out. So without further ado and jump into week 5. So start off in for the AFC. We got the Texans and the Ravens, and the Iowa said the Ravens will win by 17 over the Texans 27-10. Next, we got Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Colts got their first loss of the season by LA Rams. While the Raiders always 3-game losing skid since they won a week 1 opening against the Patriots. But unless I'm gonna set the Colts will win in a tight one by 3, 23-20. We got the AFC East rivalry in the prime time on NBC Sunday Night Football matchup featuring Drake May of the New England Patriots take on Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills in the rivalry uniform matchup. Bills up, they're going to use the winter white jersey at home, while the Patriots are going to use the dark blue. So this is going to be a great game, the AFC East rivalry. But I'm going to say the Patriots will be no match by the Bills. It's going to take scorigami score by the Bills will win this game. I believe we're going to go 31, 45 or 31. No. I'm going to set scorigami. I'm going to go set scorigami score. I'm going to set scorigami. Which one do you want to score? I'm going to perform, I'm going to go 45-24. I'm going to win by the Bills. Huge dominate victory for the Bills to take down the New England Patriots in Week 5. And last but not least, Kansas City and Jacksonville in Monday Night Football in Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes are up against Trevor Lawrence. But I'm going to set a close one, a tight one in Jacksonville. I'm going to set the Chiefs will win in the game-winning touchdown to Travis Kelce. So I'm going to get the Chiefs will win over the Jaguars. Move on for the interconference. AFC versus NFC. Vikings and the Browns. And the Vikings will win this game here. I'm going to say the Vikings will win over the Browns 20-6. Cowboys and the Jets. And I'm going to thinking they're going to dominate victory for the Cowboys. Only Jets are scored touchdown 7. So I'm going to pick the Dallas Cowboys will win this game over the New York Jets. Other side, we got the Denver Broncos and then Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be Bo Nix up against Jalen Hurts. That will be another close game in overtime. I'm going to set the Eagles will win in overtime with a game-winning touchdown. So defeat the Denver Broncos 30-24. Move on here. We got Miami and Carolina. And at last, we're going to have at least going to only score the lowest score. So I'm going to set the lowest scoring game between those two. So I'm going to set that Dolphins will win a tight one in Carolina. We'll pick the Dolphins. Will defeat the Panthers by 17-10. Titans and the Cardinals, and another close one, another thinking for the lowest scoring game. So I'm gonna set the Cardinals will win by 23-16. Commanders and the Chargers is gonna be winding down, and it might be a shootout between Commanders and the Chargers down to the wire. But on nothingness, I'm gonna set the Chargers will defeat the Commanders in a tight game in a game-winning field goal by the Decker, something I believe is Cameron Decker, will walk off for free goal, so we're gonna get the Chargers getting done over the Commanders. And the interconference will wrap up Detroit and the Bengals. So we're gonna set the Bengals will lose this day as they no match powered by the Detroit Lions. So we're gonna set the Detroit will win over Cincinnati 27-6. Then we'll be finish this off with the NFC. San Francisco and the LA Rams, NFC West rival on Thursday Night Football, and nothing less here down to the wire once again. A great finish there, so I'm going to set the Rams win by 5, 31-26 in a close game. Giants and the Saints might be led by Jackson Dart. So again, performance led by Jackson Dart. So we're going to get the Jackson Dart job done. And really only score I believe he'll go for shutout wins. So we're going to go the Giants will win in a shutout defeat over the Saints by Jackson Dart. So performance by Jackson Dart will getting great over the New Orleans Saints. And finally, Tampa Bay and Seattle, another close one. Baker Mayfield will gain job with defeat over the Seahawks in a 4-point victory, 28-24, down to the wire. Here's the standings in the AFC. Buffalo Bills and Philadelphia Eagles remain undefeated. The two remain undefeated, and most likely they will play on week 17. Chargers, Colts are 4-1. Pittsburgh are 3-1 since bye week. Kansas City and Jacksonville 3-2. Cincinnati, Denver, Baltimore, New England, and Miami are 2-3. And the rest of the Las Vegas, Houston, Cleveland are 1-4, and New York Jets, Tennessee are winless. On the other side, for the NFC, Tampa Bay, LA Rams, Detroit Lions are 4-1. Packers 2-1-1 since they bye week and end with a tie. San Francisco, Seattle, Minnesota, Arizona 3-2. Atlanta, Chicago not yet to play since they have a bye week. Dallas are 2-1. Washington, New York Giants 2-3. Carolina 1-4, and the winless New Orleans Saints. So then we wrap up here for the week 5 predictions, and that should do it for now. And you see earlier, the Los Angeles Dodgers will sweep the Cincinnati Reds. 8-4 advances to the NLDS the date with Philadelphia Phillies. 3 winner go-home games for tomorrow. Winner take all. First one will be Cleveland Guardians up against the Detroit Tigers. The winner will advances to the American League Division Series the date with the Seattle Mariners. The San Diego Padres up against the Chicago Cubs. The winner up against will face against the Milwaukee Brewers, and last but not least, the AL East Bad Blood rivals, Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The winner will face the AL East rivalry against the Toronto Blue Jays. And earlier I saw the last game between Chicago and Bulls, the Miami Heat, led by Derrick Rose, scored 28 points over both LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, who scored 27 points. They combined with, I believe it's 54. So with 54 points combined. So they were wrapped up. So that should do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. We'll be wrap up for the week 5. So we have another international series here, and will be tomorrow. Tomorrow night we got San Francisco 49ers and Los Angeles Rams. Will be in Brock Purdy still playing again against the Rams with Matthew Stafford. So that will be wrap up. So that will be wrap up here. This is Andre Kenshin, Titan Taker, and we'll see you next week for the NFL Week 6. And don't forget, tomorrow, Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals from American Airlines Center in downtown Dallas. This is going to be the San Antonio Spurs, led by Tim Duncan, take on Dallas Mavericks, led by Dirk Nowitzki. And to take care of business, and so long, everyone. And take care, and peace out. Good night, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for the NFL Week 6, and tomorrow, Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. And take care and peace out. Good night and thanks for watching.